Hi guys, it's Diane with Southern City Girl. Please like my channel, push the subscription button, the bell above. That way you'll know when I have a new video coming out. Help me get my channel back, guys. Okay, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you another shortcut that's a shortcut to me. My daddy taught me how to do ribs a different way than what I'm doing it now. One of these days I'll do it the way that he told me to do it, and I'll show you that too. But right now we're going to do a shortcut. I do not like doing one-part and two-part videos, but today, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm showing you one of the reasons is you can do this if you want to have a party or Super Bowl's coming up. You can do it for that. Just get-togethers or potlucks. This is really an easy way to do it. To get started, a day before or a couple days before, if you don't have time to do it the same day, you're going to make your ribs first, and then on the day that you're going to have your potluck, you're going to grill them on the grill. That way it saves you some time from cooking your ribs, because your ribs are already going to be done. All you have to do is grill them on the grill, or baste them with barbecue sauce in the oven, or your broiler, whichever one you want to do. We're going to do it on our barbecue because we like the taste of that charcoal. But here's what I'm going to do to cook them first. This is going to be part 1 in this video. I'm going to do part 2 in another video, so watch for it. They'll be side by side. That way you guys will be able to see them. Okay, I'm using my pressure cooker. My Insta pot. I have my rack down in here. Now I have a 6-quart Insta pot. If you guys have an 8-quart, that's fine too, but I'm using my 6 pot. Okay, let me bring you down here so you can see my ribs. I have pork, Louisiana style ribs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them right in half. I love these little tiny knives. They are so sharp. I found them at a yard sale. Really nice. Okay, now guys, a lot of people, and you might even do it yourself. I don't do it. A lot of people will take this stuff off right here. It's holding all the ribs in place. It's a skin. It's a skin right here. I'll show you a little bit of it. That tops that. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Okay? Okay. I don't do that, and the reason that I don't do that, I like my ribs to be very tender when I bite into them, but I don't like the meat to fall off the bone. I like to eat the meat on the bone. That's just the way I like it. If you want your ribs to fall off the bone, you can do this. You can take the real thin layer of skin off of there. I don't do it. So how we're going to start this, we're going to start by putting some salt, and I will have the measurements down below so that you guys will know exactly what to do. You're going to put salt, get my other pepper thing right here. Be a lot easier to do it this way than trying to shake it out. Be a lot faster, I should say. Okay, and then we're going to put pepper. Now I like to generously put the pepper and the salt and the garlic powder on here, because I don't know if you realize it or not, but when you're cooking this stuff, a lot of it will fall off. The seasonings do fall off. And it depends on how you're cooking it too. I'm almost out of pepper in that thing. I'll show you these things in a minute, guys. Okay. Just a second, guys. Okay. Alright, now we got our salt on this part, on this layer. Then we layered it with a good amount of pepper. Now what we're going to do is we're going to layer it with garlic powder, not garlic salt. This is how my daddy taught me to season it. And this is how we're seasoning it. Okay, we got this seasoned, that side. We're going to turn it over. And we're going to season this side. We're going to season it exactly the same way as we did the other side. Okay, I'm going to have to use this. That comes out so slow because this is coarse pepper. Let's try it this way. Okay. Guys, this pepper really makes a difference when you put that on there. It tastes so good. Okay, then we're going to do our salt. Again, like I told you, I will have the measurements on there of how much salt, how much pepper, and how much garlic powder to put on each side. And if you don't want as much as I'm putting on, then you don't have to put as much. Okay, so we've got them both. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And all we're going to do, again, like I said, I got my rack in here. I'm going to place these in my Instapot. Okay. Got them in my Instapot. I'm going to cover my Instapot. The lid where it gets nice and tight. You're going to have your seal on, ready to go. I've got it plugged in. We're going to press the meat and the stew button. Now remember, this is on the 6 quart, not the 8 quart. We're going to press the meat and the stew button, which is the second button on your left. It's on 10 for 10 minutes. I'm going to go to 20 minutes. We're going to let it cook for 20 minutes. And then we're going to test them. And we're going to see if they're tender enough to how I want them to be tender. If they're not, we'll cook them more. Right now, we're going to cook them on for, 20 minutes, I think. 20 minutes. We're going to cook it on 20 minutes. Then we're going to let it pressure down for 10 minutes. That's about 20, that's 30 minutes. Then we're going to totally let this cook. And they should be nice and tender. When it gets done, I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. Okay guys, I took the ribs out and look like this. Now keep in mind they're not done yet as far as barbecuing them on the grill. What I forgot to do is in my Instapot I forgot to put the cup of water. I didn't start, hadn't cooked it yet. So add a cup of water at least to your Instapot. You don't need any more than that with the way you're going to do these right here. And cut them in half and stick them in your Instapot about 20 minutes with the meat on the meat setting. And then you're going to do it 20 minutes and then you're going to let it unpressurize for 10 minutes. So that's about 30 minutes. You're going to get really good tender ribs. Then tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to take them out and cook them on the grill. And they're going to be delicious. So remember, this is again in 2 parts. Step 1 and step 2. So that you can see that you can make these ahead of time. 2 days at the most. I wouldn't do it any more than 2 days. That way the biggest part of your cooking your ribs is done. All you have to do is put it on the grill or put it in your oven and baste it with barbecue sauce. That's going to save you a lot of time on game days, on potlucks, if you're going to go to a party, or if you just want to save time in the kitchen, period. Okay? So guys, we'll be back with chapter 2, part 2. And I hope you enjoyed the shortness of the cooking the ribs. Instapot is fabulous for these. It does not take away the flavor, especially when you put them on the grill after. Well guys, don't forget to like my channel. Push the subscription button so that you'll know when I have another video uploaded. God bless you guys. Always remember who you are. And always be kind. And always forgive. God bless you guys. Love you. Bye.